Good morning, complete men. Well, I'm going to start with this. You are worth it. That is the topic of today's conversation. You are worth it. You are worth having an amazing life. You are worth having an amazing relationship, not only with your spouse, but also with your kids, your family members, your friends. You are worth it to have the career or the business or the wealth that you are looking for. You are worth it. I share this because many of the men out there feel like they are not worth it. And this isn't just men, it's women as well. It's just the general population. A lot of individuals don't feel like they are worth it. Inside of themselves, inside of yourself, you may be feeling like you're not good enough. You are good enough. I very commonly have conversations with men who say that they are not good men. And some people even call themselves bad men. And I tell them that they aren't. And that they need to believe that they aren't. Because they aren't. In your soul, in your core, you are pure. You are loving. Your approach may not be the best approach. That's essentially it. Sometimes when things aren't working out your way, or you do things that you are not proud of, you behave in ways that you know you shouldn't, whether that's angry outbursts or making bad decisions or whatever it may be, lashing back at people, feeling a deep, deep sense of sadness. You just need to understand it's not you, it's your approach. It's how you are dealing with that particular challenge that you need to change. Because as soon as you start changing your approach, you will actually start changing yourself internally. And then you're going to realize that it's like a game. Life should be like a game. It shouldn't be like a gauntlet, how a lot of guys feel is, hey, if I don't do this, I'm gonna die. Right? I'm going to run into this swinging axe and it's going to cut me in half. That's not the way life should feel. Life should feel more like a challenge. It should feel like a fun game. More like, the American Ninja, for example, where it's fun. Yeah, you may fall off and land in the water and, maybe bump your knees or scrape your elbows or whatever that might be, but you're in it for the fun. You enjoy the race. It shouldn't be a gauntlet where you think your life is on the line. And that really comes down to your approach. Again, if your approach is not working, get help, advance your skills, do something different. So you try a different approach, and you got to keep trying a different approach until you actually find the right approach. There is always the right approach. But try not to feel like you are not worth it, because you are worth it. There's something very magical and something powerful about a single person believing in you. And that's what you need. Whether that's a friend, a family member, a spouse, even a child sometimes. Well, hopefully not too young, but if you're older and you have adult children, it's nice to have your adult children believe in you as well. But having one person believe in you can light you on fire, can change your entire destiny. I've seen this happen over and over and over again. Even with myself, when I was down and out throughout periods of my life, and just one person told me that I was worth it. Wow, did I feel completely different. That just changed my entire trajectory. Once you have self-worth, once you believe that you are worth it, and you are doing the things to actually acquire the external things that you want in life. Remember, I talked about the internal aspect of being the complete man, and then the external aspect. We're talking about the internal aspect, understanding that you fully believe this. Now, some of you would be like, why, Purdeep, are you even having this conversation? That's just a bunch of BS. Just tell me something to make more money or whatever it is. Well, There's going to be a point in time, whether that's today or whether it was in the past or whether that's going to be coming up here in the future, that you're going to feel this and you're going to come back to this episode and you're going to want to listen to it again, because we all, even myself, go through these periods where we feel this. So your mind shot for today is to write down 2 things. 1, I am good enough. Number 2, I am worth it. You are worth it. Write those 2 things down. Put them down everywhere, because you need to ingrain that into your mind every time you come up against a challenge, because that's what's going to fuel you to get through them. So write those 2 things down and rock the rest of your day. I hope this helps, and I wish you the very best. Take care.